My name's Emily Rochelle Johnson, and I'm a murderer. When I was a kid, I had all these dreams and goals that I wanted to achieve in my life. Some of them were to be a mom, to be successful, to be a nurse, to have a house, and I even drew out the floor plans for it. But when I graduated high school, I decided to dye my hair from brunette to blonde using box dye. Anybody who knows anything about hair and the dyeing process knows that you cannot go from brunette to blonde in one night, and you should not do it on your own using box dye. Well, I didn't know that, and I didn't want to invest the time or the money to have it done professionally. So I got the box dye, I followed the directions, and I rinsed it out of my hair. And the second that I looked in the mirror and saw what I had done, I knew that I had made a mistake. I didn't know where I went wrong, but I knew I had to fix it. My roots were white and my tips were red, and everywhere in between was this gradient orange yellow color. It was awful, and I was completely horrified by it. So I got into the car and I started driving to the nearest store that was about 20 minutes away. But as I'm driving, I noticed that there was a car stopped a little ways ahead of me with its emergency lights on. And I was 19 years old, by myself. It was 9 o'clock at night, pitch black outside. I wasn't going to stop. And as I got close enough to where I wasn't able to slow down or react, I realized that there was a baby deer in the middle of the road trying to stand up. The car that was stopped with its emergency lights had just hit it, and they were trying to coax the baby deer up so it can go back and cross the road and be with its mom. And then I came along. I didn't know what to do, so I hit the accelerator and just completely destroyed this poor thing. It was under my car for about 15 or 20 feet before it finally dislodged, and it was spread all over the highway. The people behind me were so mad. They were also horrified. I saw people waving their arms, and I also saw people like covering their mouth in horror, and I felt terrible. And it was at this time in my life that I realized that you may have all of these things that you want to do, and you may have it all planned out specifically step by step, but life happens and things change. For me, I went from being an innocent civilian to a murderer all over box dye.